What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Eddie Harvey from TradeWithEd.com. All right, guys, here I am on my weekly trade analysis video, guys. Today, we're going to be looking at AUDCAD, the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar, guys. And I'm looking forward to breaking this down for you all. This is a pair that I definitely, sometimes I forget about. I'm gonna be honest, I don't trade it that often, but when I see some nice consolidation, when I look some nice market structure, guys, I like this pair when it moves because it does have nice fluid movement, and you can catch some good amount of pips with it. So I want to show you all what I'm looking at and what I've seen. So I had this marked up, but I removed my markings just to show you all what I'm seeing. So before I get into the charts, the first thing I always do is check the news, guys. You can see here today, we're coming off the Christmas holiday, guys, and right now there is no news today at all. So this is all chill, low impact stuff, right? So and at this point now today, news is done. So you look for tomorrow, it's showing the rest of the week, nothing. So this is pretty good. So Swiss franc has a little medium impact news. It's going to be at 2 a.m. Central Time, but unless you trade New York session, that's not going to affect you. All right. So let's get right back into it. Go back over here to trading view, guys, and I want to start focusing on what I've seen. Look at this right here, guys. So what I'm showing you all, what I always do, I do my markups off of the 1 hour chart, and I enter off of the 15-minute and the 5. Okay, so I'm an intraday trader, so this is what I'm looking at. I don't swing trade and I don't scalp. So I'm like right in the middle. So I can scalp, and then with swings, guys, it's just I don't have the time. I don't want to be in trades for days and potential weeks, right? But this trade, one thing I will say about AUDCAD, sometimes you got to look at right now, the market is moving slower, right? There's not as much liquidity in the market. Why? Because it's the holiday season. New Year's is this week. The New Year's kicking off on Saturday. New Year's Eve is in 2 days, guys. So the market is not going to have as much liquidity, like I talked about last week. So we can expect this week, next week, and then after that, mid-January, boom, we're back on track with things. So let me just show you all really quickly what I see here. And if you look at this market structure, right? If you look at this market structure right here, this is beautiful. And it's been ranging, guys, since the 22nd. So since last week, look at this. This has been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All of this market structure in here. Let me just highlight it to show you right here, right? So you see this. This has been some nice market structure on AUDCAD. And that's the first thing we look for. We want to identify support and resistance zone. So that's definitely defined here. So I'm going to mark them up really quickly. That's the very first thing. So obviously you see this was a nice uptrend right here. It was buying for the course of about a week almost. And then now, boom, it just went into some consolidation. And we're going to show you what's happening right now and what I'm looking to potentially do. All right. So if I come over here, so marking up my resistance zone right here. Okay. That's my resistance. That's my ceiling. And then this is my floor here. Okay. These are the zones. And if you look here, guys, you've had multiple, it's created, guys, multiple highs and multiple lows, right? You figure right here, even if you can consider these a touch here, okay? So I'll just show them really quickly. This, see it tried to touch here a couple of times, right? So touch there. All of these multiple touches here, right? Touched here, right? And it not only did it on the high, on the resistance, right? It touched and broke out here. And I'm gonna explain this here in a second. So right here, okay? So now, that's the resistance areas, right? So support, you look here, one touch. 2, 3, and 4. I'll just do these together, right? So you got, you know, whatever, double tops, double bottom, triple tops, triple bottoms, right? All of that, quadruples. So what we were looking at here, these are areas where price has went to these zones and boom, boom, back and forth, back and forth. This is going to be ugly when I draw this, so don't judge me. I'm showing you. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back. And then it broke out right there, okay? So now, let me remove all of this really quickly. So what do we do from here? What's going on here now, okay? What's the next phase of this? Give me 1 second. So I can clear this stuff out. Delete. Delete. Oh, no, not that. Not my resistance line. Delete. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Delete. There we go. So now what are we looking for next, guys? The next thing we are looking to identify is a move, right? Out of this consolidation, the market only moves 3 ways. Sideways, like it's been doing, and up and down, okay? So we've identified that this is some great market structure. Let's highlight that really quickly for you. We've identified that. Resistance. Identified the support here. And here's what we've been looking to happen, and I'm going to share with you what I think the other options are, okay? So to the downside, we will be looking for a break out of the zone, a retest. This is what I trade. This is how I trade. I do break and retest primarily, right? And I don't use any indicators. I just use support and resistance lines, right? So naked Forex. That was break, retest, and a continuation to the downside. For the upside, we're looking for a break, retest, continuation to the upside, okay? So also, I just like to put my bubbles here. Get back to my mellow yellow. That's not the right one. Where is it at? That ain't it. Where's my color? That's it. Hey. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Wasting time here. A very vibrant yellow color. I don't know why it's not changing. Anywho, we'll leave that like that for now. Okay? So break, retest, continuation to the downside, to the upside. We're looking for a break, a retest, and a continuation up. Now look, here's what happened, guys. It broke out, right? Look at this right here on 1 hour. You see here at 9 a.m. it did break out, right? And then it came back and closed beneath. Didn't break and retest. So in the 10 o'clock candle, it broke down and closed down here. Okay? Now, what this insinuates, what this shows, guys, is that this may be a potential reversal. Okay? So it broke impulse candle out, impulse candle in, right? And now a retest and a continuation down. So if you look here, it broke out. And here's what it's doing. For people who bought prematurely, they bought on this breakout right here, right? They bought on this breakout and they put their buy here. And if they did that, depending on what stop loss, if they put their buy here, sorry, it might have cleared it out and go up that much, none but 10 pips. So you're still good if you bought and, you know, depending on where your stop loss is at. Excuse me, just cleared out any potential sellers. It cleared them out. Went up, boom, came back in. Now in this candle, you're clearing out the buyers. Depending on where your stop loss. If you had a tight stop loss, so they got you right here. But here's where you might still be okay, depending on what you're doing. If you're selling, okay, If you sold in here, you're probably good right now. If you, let's say it closed right here and you decide I'm going to take a sell, you may be good, right? But typically for a reversal, what you're looking for is a break or retest, and then a continue a retest right here. Let me slow down. Impulse out, impulse in, a retest, then boom, continue down. So this is what a reversal typically looks like. In reversals, you'll see them more. Today is Wednesday, so reversals, from what I've learned from my mentors, typically happen later in the week, right? So if you look right here, impulse out, impulse in, retest, then go. So that's what you're looking for, a reversal. Impulse out, that green candle, impulse in with that red candle, a retest right in here with another green candle back at the zone, and then a continuation to the downside. So is that going to happen? Don't know yet, right? Because this candle right here did not retest the zone. Now on this candle that's forming right now, it may retest, and if it does retest, it's going to continue down. So if that's the case, if you bought right here on this break and close, and you didn't wait for a retest of the zone, and if it continues to reverse, it's going to take you out. Now if you bought here, you may still be okay. I'm explaining in a minute. Okay, so that's why you have to wait for certain confirmations if you get in prematurely. If it continues down and you bought, it took out anybody who tried to scalp this, anybody who tried to scalp this for a short sale or whatever, it took you out right here. Okay, but if you bought right here and you scalped, it took you out right here for a short sale. I mean, for a short buy. Okay, so it took out some buyers and sellers. Up, it took out any sellers. Down, it took out any buyers right here. But if you're in for a higher move, you might still be good. Somebody's going to get popped off, one or the other. So that's why I like to wait for confirmations. So even if you want to take this for, man, that's going to sell. Well, for the reversal, what you want to do is you want to still wait. Let me go to the 15-minute chart. You still want to wait for, you see it broke, it closed. You want to wait for a retest. It didn't retest right there. That for somebody that might say that's good enough. For me personally, if I was getting this as a reversal, I want to see it touch this level right here again with a green candle, then another red candle. The next candle red that closed for me is going to sell. That's where you would get in for a reversal. Okay, so this is the 15-minute chart. Let me blow this up really quickly. Reversal. We're looking for this to come up, touch again, green candle, next candle red, boom. That's a reversal for a sale. For reversal for a sale. Now for a buy, here's what may potentially still happen. Impulse out, impulse in. It may continue back up. And this is what I do sometimes. You got to impulse out, impulse in, right? And you see those nice long wicks there. But sometimes I'm able to get in for a buy, because if it comes back and it retests in the zone, then it closes above this level again. For me, that's a confirmation that this may continue to go for a buy. So I'm not even looking to take this right now, depending on what it does. And if I do take it, I'll update you guys. If I got it for the reversal or if I got it in for the break and retest. So if it does come back up here, if it comes back up, right, and let's try to find a candle thing, but I'll just do this. If it comes back up to this level and boom, like closes right up above here, I'll get in for a buy and take it up. Okay, so if that happens, I'm getting in for a buy. But if it retests and then close, I'm gonna get it for a sell on a reversal. So that's AUDCAD, guys, and that's what I have right here on it. This is what I'm looking at currently for it, and it's just about patience, right? It's just about patience. You know, I didn't rush to get in it for a buy because it did break, but it never retested this level. It broke right back through this level in the form of a reversal. So now again, if it retests right here and continues down, that's for a sell. It breaks and closes above, I'll get in it for a buy. Okay, so if you got in, you know, if you're scalping, you might be okay. If you're in for, you know, if you got in, you might have got in on the premature, unless you're trading with other confirmations, then, hey, you know what you're looking at. But that's my analysis on this. I hope you all got some value from it, guys. I've already went in almost 15 minutes. I don't want to make this video too long. If you look right here, it is, you know, definitely a nice uptrend where it could have been some more potential zones. But right here, I want to focus on this really nice consolidation zone right here and share with you all what's happening. Again, updates coming, I'll let you know. So hope you all got some value. Once again, guys, listen, if you want to learn more about trading, go to tradewithed.com, guys, if you want to get access to mentorship, guidance, tools to help you earn and learn, not only in the Forex space, but you want to learn how to trade indices, as well as crypto, guys. It's there for you. Tradewithed.com. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.